Hello and welcome to quite possibly the most fun experience I've had this year. I know, that sounds like a pretty big statement to make, but just wait and see. You should probably check this out, by the way. There most likely will be a demo available. You should really, and I highly encourage you, please do check this out. This is an absolutely fantastic experience. If you know God Hand, do you know of the game God Hand? This feels like that, but faster. It feels a bit like Dragon Ball Z. It feels a bit like every really fast anime that you've ever watched, and it feels like you yourself are in control of the protagonist. Or antagonist in some cases, if they're faster. This is a very fast action combat game with, the most satisfying combat I have played in a very long time. There is a link in the description. This is currently called Project Final Strike, but it is known as Spirit X Strike as well at the moment here. And this is incredible. Okay, I am going to be playing on easy, and don't shame me for it, because this game is actually kind of hard, okay? It's actually kind of hard. I found the boss to be the most difficult, but yeah, you'll see. Anyway, I am probably going to enable the tutorial just because it doesn't really impede gameplay at all, and it's kind of going to show you a little bit more about the style of the game and everything. As you can see here, Carter's master Aaron has recently gone missing. Carter and village chief Hawk went out searching for her for several days, but still couldn't find her.
忙活半天，还是没找到师傅在哪儿，真是没劲。
行了，别发牢骚了，小子，就快到村子了。
是，村长大人。
那不是厉王军的人吗？
啊！这群人都找到这儿来了。
可恶！小子，坐稳了。
正好有段时间没活动筋骨了，想我好好教训下这帮喽啰。
快点，该你上场了。
没问题。都放马过来吧！
Alright, so here we go. We get into the action already. So you can already see here, this doesn't seem particularly fast, right? Just wait. Things are going to get crazy later on. Okay, so attacking enemies increases their stun gauge. When it's full, it triggers a break notice and the enemy enters a stunned state. Then you can unleash the ultimate skill, Super Strike, a powerful attack that quickly approaches the enemy, dealing massive damage. Now, this is the reason why I said to you that this is extremely satisfying. Every single thing that you do in this game is building towards this Super Strike, and the amount of feedback, I have to stress to you here, the amount of feedback that you get as the player is unparalleled to any other game that I have played in a long time. And that's something you should really take notice of, that, in my opinion. But anyway, you'll see. Alright, so obviously Super Strike tips, we don't really need to know about that too much. There are different Super Strikes that you can perform, dependent on where you hit the enemy and everything. And you can even do, ground attacks, you can do jumping attacks, you can get these guys out of here, boom, like so. And you can also, obviously, as you might expect, do jumping attacks, because you need to do jumping attacks to be able to break enemies' block. That is extremely important. If you don't do that, they are just going to block most of the time unless you dash around them. There is also a dash available too, and things are so responsive. The one thing that I am finding a little bit difficult at the moment, but obviously this is indeed the demo, is the perfect parry, right? The perfect parry or the perfect block. That is one thing that I find pretty difficult to do, but well, we'll see. You know, I'll show you as we go. The demo is only about 5-10 minutes long from what I can see right here, but this is so incredibly fun. It's just absolutely insane how fun this is. As you can see, while you dash, there is actually a dashing punch that you can do as well. And now look at this, Spirit Dash. Boom. And then you can do kick while you're in the air. Boom. And you just kick that guy right smack dab in the chest and you're already up there. And look at what I'm able to do now. Oh yes. So many cool maneuvers. And so on. Yeah. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. I have no idea how this game is just so incredibly exciting. It really is. Okay, so here we go. This is where I was talking about perfect guard, perfect block, perfect parries, whatever you want to call it. And we are going to be learning how to do that. So you can see here, instant counter. This is extremely important. You're going to need to know this for bosses. And bosses, they're very, very challenging. There we go. We obviously did that because it's part of the tutorial, but while, when the game is actually running, enemies are fiendishly good. They are fiendishly good. And I'm only landing these because I've had a little bit of practice right here, okay? I have played through this demo twice over so far, and I'm still not really very good at it, okay? So, yeah. And it's just absolutely so fun. It is so fun. I mean, you could see exactly why. I mean, literally, as I said to you, if you are a fan of God Hand, which you should be, then, oh. I didn't know there was a chest there. I had no idea there was a chest there. That's actually hilarious. Alright, so here's the boss. This is what I was talking about. This is going to be an extremely difficult fight for me. I'm not very good at dealing with this guy. So, dangerous attacks. The enemy's attacks with red warnings have hyper armor throughout, so you can't interrupt this guy, right? And you can break the player's normal block. Perfect guard is unaffected. In other words, even if you are extremely good at timing it, you won't be able to do it. Dashing is also hard to evade them, so it's recommended to jump at the right time to avoid the attack. Otherwise, he's going to have this. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Very, very difficult to avoid. Even more difficult to survive it. And you can see exactly why I'm playing on easy. That is difficult, right? I think that's difficult, but there you go. I actually got him. That's pretty good. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. Aha, we got him. There we go. We got him a little bit at least. Ah, now he's raging. Okay, we might be able to do something here if I can actually avoid getting murdered. Alright, we made it. Wow, that was a hard one. And that was just the first boss. Crazy. Super satisfying though. Very satisfying.
喂，已经安全了，大家可以上来了。
好险，幸好你们及时回来了。拜托，你是回来救援还是搞破坏啊？
这不急着救村子吗？
这些家伙真是不识好歹，得好好收拾收拾他们。
有找到艾琳师傅的下落了吗？是不是真的被力王军捉走了？
唉，一无所获，掀了好几个力王军的窝点，但都是些杂鱼，什么信息都不知道。
这家伙看起来像是力王军里的小头头，或许知道些什么。
我们可以盘问他，不过他伤得太重了，我去拿点药草，先让他醒过来再说。
小子，你这下手是真重啊，不像是饿了几天肚子的样子啊！
不好意思啊。
Now I gotta say, this has been the most fun I've had in a long time. I was just grinning to myself the entire time I was playing this demo. And maybe you will too. There's a link in the description. Maybe you can try it out if you like what you see. I would personally highly recommend just trying it. I think the keyboard controls are really good. The controls for the controller are also really good. And anyway, as you can see on the screen right now, we do have a couple of extra bosses that they're showing off here. And really, it's just an amazing game. Absolutely amazing. And I hope it does really well. I really do. Anyway, add it to your Steam wishlist, play the demo, do all that wonderful stuff. Spirit X Strike, it's currently called Project Final Strike on Steam. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.